Hello everyone, I'm Kevin from Typeflow, and if you are using Airtable to manage your contract and looking for an easier way to generate employment contracts, for example, you are in the right place. Today, I'll walk you through how to create dynamic professional employment contract using Typeflow and Airtable. Unlike complex document generation tools, Typeflow works with Typeflow works with Google Doc, making it accessible for anyone on your team. So Typeflow makes document generation straightforward for Airtable users. While many solutions claim to be no-code, they often require specialized knowledge. Typeflow leverages Google Doc as a templating tool, which most people are already comfortable with. So for this demo, we are going to implement the flow from the beginning to the end to make sure that you can fully implement your own employment contract by yourself. So let's start. So first, I'm going to use the employee contract that we have in our library. Once duplicated, I need to select it from my Google Drive. Now I'm going to generate a PDF directly in Airtable. I'm going to select a base and then a table. Of course, I need to choose an attachment field to make sure that the PDF generated will be in your Airtable table. If you don't have one, please create one because it's a mandatory step. Now let's check the employment contract. As you can see, we have some variable inside it. We have different variables that we will replace based on Airtable data. Now, let's say that I want to show some part based on variable value. How does it work? It's really easy. You just need to create a new variable named section contract, for example, and then you close it like that, section contract. And that's it. Now you need to go to the Typeflow configuration. Let's go. You refresh the data. Maybe you need to do it twice. And now you have your main part with the classic variable, let's say, where we are going to map your variable from Google Doc to your Airtable field. Now we have this conditional section here. Previously, it was not the case. So how does it work? We add the condition and we show or hide based on a Google Doc variable. So for example, let's say hide if. And now I'm going to select a variable from there that will have a specific value once replaced. So let's say, for example, let's say employee name, and we are going to say contains Luna. Now I'm going to map employee name with full name, and if we go there, we can see that there is full name here, and full name will contain Luna Starfire in the first record. So if it's true, then this part won't appear. So let's finish the mapping. And now let's generate a PDF. So we are going to choose Luna, generate a PDF. Now the PDF has been generated. As you can see here, it's blank, and it's because the condition has been respected. Here, indeed, it was the part, the conditional part, that has been hidden because the condition is true. So that's it for the PDF test. Now let's implement this contract directly in your Airtable. So how to do that? It's really simple. Now you need to go to Typeflow. You copy this URL and then you go to your Airtable and you create a new whenever you want to generate a contract for a specific employee or future employee, you just need to click on the button. We generated the PDF. The full name doesn't contain Lunea, so the part that was hidden previously should appear now. Can we check? Can we go there? Exactly, it works well. And now the PDF is generated directly in your Airtable. Now, let's say we want to implement Typeflow with Airtable automation. You go back again to your Typeflow configuration. You go to automation in Airtable and you copy that. Now you can go to your Airtable, you go to automation, and for example, whenever a form has been submitted, you can run the script to generate a PDF. How does it work? You go there, you select the trigger type when a form is submitted. Perfect. And now you can go there, you passed it there, and that's it. Now, if I run a test, as we can see, it has worked perfectly. We can update. And now, as we can see, we have this PDF that has been generated when the submission has happened. So that's it. I hope it was helpful. Feel free to tell me if it was not the case, and I will do my best to support you.